Good day, everyone. I'm Criselme Estabangin from the BS Ed English program. The topic that I will discuss for today is about creatures in mythology, focusing on Greek and Roman mythology and specifically the stories about Cerberus, Hecatoncheires, and the Sphinx. Here are the learning objectives. First, identify the characteristics between the mythical creatures Cerberus, Hecatoncheires, and Sphinx. Next, differentiate the roles of Cerberus, Hecatoncheires, and Sphinx in Greek and Roman mythology. And last is to analyze the symbolic meanings associated with Cerberus, Hecatoncheires, and Sphinx. So, let's start. First from the list is Cerberus. Cerberus is the Greek term and in Roman mas kilala siya sa tawag na Kerberos. In Greek mythology, it's the hound of Hades and a monstrous three-headed watchdog of the underworld. Head snakes grew from his back and had a serpent's tail. He has sharp teeth and powerful paws. Cerberus depicted as a loyal and protective creature who fiercely devoted to his master. So, in Greek mythology and even in Roman, ang Cerberus ay ang alagad ni Hades. And when we say hound, it is a skilled or trained in hunting and tracking. In the context of Cerberus, it is a watchdog of the underworld ruled by Hades at sinasabing ito ay loyal sa kanyang master. And look at the picture. Ito ang isang Cerberus and it is a monstrous three-headed dog na merong head snake sa kanyang likuran with a serpent's tail and a sharp teeth and powerful paws or yung kanyang mga feet or yung hands niya na may matutulis na kuko which impose to his great strength and authority. It is the offspring of Typhon and Echidna. Cerberus guards the entrance to the underworld. It prevents the dead from leaving and living from entering without permission. So, anak pala siya ni na Typhon and Echidna. Now, ang role niya or ang duty niya is to guard the entrance of the underworld. Kaya nga sinasabi kanina, 'di ba, hound. Skilled siya sa kanyang responsibility na harangin yung mga nagtatangkang tumakas sa underworld at yung mga nagnanais na pumasok dito without permission. And in some myths, he has the ability to paralyze those who gaze into its eyes. And also, it is said that he has the ability na makatrack or makasense kagad ng mga gustong pumasok or lumabas dun sa gate. Kaya, no one could escape or hide from him. And also, he has a tremendous strength that can shake grounds and break walls. So now, let's go to the rules of the Cerberus. 12 labors of Hercules. One of his tasks, Hercules was tasked capturing the Cerberus alive and bringing him to the surface from the underworld. Hades, the god of the underworld, agreed to allow Hercules to take Cerberus only if he could do so without using any weapons. So, here's the story about it. Guided by Hermes and Athena, Hercules entered the underworld and sought permission from Hades to take the Cerberus. Hades granted permission under the condition that Hercules must overpower the beast without using weapons. Hercules succeeded in subduing Cerberus with his bare hands, showcasing his immense strength. So, ganito kasi yon. Inutusan ni Eurystheus si Hercules na kunin yung Cerberus para sa kanyang last and 12 tasks. Ngayon, in his journey to the underworld, he met Hades and he asked him na kung pwede bang hiramin yung Cerberus and Hades agreed to it. Nag-agree naman siya. But with a condition nga, yun yung kalabanin ito na walang ginagamit na kahit anumang sandata but only his bare hands. Nagtagumpay naman si Hercules and the Cerberus returned safely to Hades and continued guarding the underworld. In another tale, Orpheus, the legendary musician, charmed Cerberus with his music, allowing him to pass safely into the underworld to retrieve his wife Eurydice. So, Orpheus plays a beautiful lullaby that allowed the Cerberus to fall asleep at naging way yon para makapasok siya sa underworld at yun nga, mailigtas niya yung wife niya na si Eurydice. Now, let's go to the symbolism. First, the three heads of Cerberus often interpreted as the past, present, and future. It can also be birth, life, and death. The three heads represented that way because or considering that it oversees the different phases of our existence. Next, the boundary between the world of living and the realm of the dead. Parang sinasabi dito na sa mundo natin, meron tayong boundaries or may hati sa pagitan ng mga taong nabubuhay at sa mga namatay na. Yung parang merong separate na lugar para sa mga taong pumanaw na. And next, challenges and obstacles that we must overcome. So, yun nga, si Cerberus nga, symbolize na meron tayong mga problems na kinakaharap sa ating buhay. And doing the things that we can and having that courage to overcome it ay magsasucceed tayo sa problem na iyon. The next one is Hecatoncheires. Yan ang itsura ng isang Hecatoncheires. Giants who had 100 hands and 50 heads. Wow! The offspring of the primordial deities, Uranus the sky and Gaia the earth, and brothers of Cyclops. It describes as grotesquely ugly, ungainly, strong, stubborn brutes who were prone to aggression and cannibalism. So, their parents was Uranus and Gaia. At kapag sinabi nating Hecatoncheires, the first description sa kanila ay ang mga giants na merong 100 hands and 50 heads. Imagine, napakadami nun. And they are grotesquely ugly or in Tagalog, ibig sabihin, sobrang pangit. Makikita naman sa itsura nila, di ba? Halata naman. And also, they are strong and stubborn na talaga nga namang kakatakutan natin lalo na sa kanilang physical appearance. Let's go to their roles. Imprisonment by Uranus. He, fearing their immense strength of the Hecatoncheires, initially imprisoned it within the earth, causing distress to Gaia. Later, within the help of her Titan children, the Hecatoncheires were freed during the Titanomachy, a conflict between the Titans and the Olympian gods. So, kinulong ni Uranus yung Hecatoncheires within the earth, which is sa Tartarus, because of his desire na ma-maintain yung control niya as a ruler of the world. Also kasi, natatakot siya na ma-overthrown siya nito because of its strength nga. Because of its strength nga. And with the help of the Titan gods, the Hecatoncheires were freed and battled during the Titanomachy. Next, assistance in the Titanomachy. During the Titanomachy, the Hecatoncheires played a crucial role in overthrowing the Titans. They threw huge rocks and mountains at the Titans, aiding the Olympian gods led by Zeus in their battle for supremacy. And last, imprisoned in Tartarus. After the defeat of the Titans, Zeus imprisoned the Hecatoncheires in Tartarus in the deepest part of the underworld to prevent their unruly power from causing havoc in the world. Kasi nga, di ba, prone sila sa aggression and they are strong. Iba yung strength nila at kapag hindi sila ikinilong, maaari silang makapanggulo sa world. And now, let's go to the symbolism. The Hecatoncheires are sometimes associated with elemental forces, representing the raw and chaotic power of nature. Their involvement in the overthrow of the Titans marks as a shift in cosmic order. So when they get involved in the overthrowing of the Titans, it was just like a big change on how the things worked in the universe. And their numerous arms and heads symbolize multiplicity and diversity. Yet, their collective action in the Titanomachy suggests a unity of purpose and cooperation, underscoring the idea that diverse forces can work together towards a common goal. The last creature is the Sphinx. Yan ang itsura ng isang Sphinx. For me, maganda siya. Yan. And the Greek Sphinx has a woman's face and breasts, lion's body, and a bird's wing. The word Sphinx means strangler, and according in Greek myths, she challenges those who encounter her to answer a riddle and kills and eat them when they failed to do so. So Sphinx means strangler, and when we say strangler, it's about something or someone that causes death. So si Sphinx, nag-strangle siya ng mga people or passers-by kapag hindi nila naibigay yung correct answer sa questions niya. Because in myths, she challenges people by giving them a riddle or bugtong. And once you failed, you will be killed. And one of the most famous stories involving the Sphinx comes from Greek mythology, specifically the myths of Oedipus and the Sphinx. Here's the story. In the city of Thebes, a Sphinx terrorized the people by posing a riddle to anyone who attempted to pass by. The riddle was, what goes on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs at the noon, and 3 legs in the evening? Those who failed to answer correctly were killed. Oedipus, the legendary hero of the story, approached the Sphinx and correctly answered the riddle. He said, man who crawls on all fours as a baby, walks on 2 legs in adulthood, and uses a cane in old age. Unable to bear the shame of being defeated, the Sphinx threw herself off a cliff, freeing in the city of Thebes for her menace. And Oedipus went on to become the king of Thebes but unwittingly fulfilled a tragic prophecy by killing his father and marrying his mother. The story explores themes of fate, prophecy, and the consequences of challenging mysterious forces. So, before that story kasi, Oedipus si Oedipus lumaya siya sa lugar nila because of the prophecy na siya yung makakapatay sa father niya and marry his own mother. At para makaiwas dito, umalis nga siya at naglakbay siya until nakarating siya sa city of Thebes wherein nandun si Sphinx. He approached Sphinx and Sphinx gave her a riddle. And he ans and according sa riddle, sabi doon, ano yung may 4 na paa in the morning, 2 in the noon, at naging 3 in the evening? And he answered, man. And that is right. Why do you think so? Let's analyze it. So, kapag when we were young kasi, or baby pa lang tayo, hindi pa tayo nakakalakad ng maayos. So, we used to crawl. We uses our hands and knees and act as our feet. Kaya, meron tayong 4 na paa when we are baby in the morning or the first stage in our life. So, in the noon, or yung noon na sinasabi sa riddle is our middle ages na marunong na tayong maglakad. Kaya, it becomes 2 because of our feet. And when in the evening or in our old age, kapag matanda na tayo, hindi na tayo nakakapaglakad ng maayos or kailangan na natin ng alalay. So, we uses cane or yung sinasabing tungkod para makabalance. So, it becomes 3 because of our feet and the cane. So, when he successfully got the answer, nagpakamatay si Sphinx and Oedipus becomes the king of Thebes pero hindi pa rin siya nakatakas dun sa prophecy niya na siya yung makakapatay sa father niya at mapapangasawa niya yung mother niya. And then the symbolism. Human head symbolize often a ruler, pharaoh, or a deity, symbolizing intelligence, wisdom, and divine authority. It connects the creature to human qualities, including the ability to reason and govern. So, it means that we have a higher level of understanding which is unique to us, humans. We have the ability to construct ideas, explore our thoughts, and give our insights or reason about the mysteries of life. And the ruler should have the wisdom and intelligence para ma isaayos niya yung nasasakupan niya. Next, lion's body, the strength, courage, and regal authority. Lions have historically been associated with kingship and power in various cultures. The Sphinx body accentuates its roles as a guardian and protector, combining the might of the lion and the intellect of a human. Kasi, just like in the movie Lion King, Mufasa, he has the qualities of bravery and strength that he can protect his place. And last is the wings. In some depictions, the Sphinx is portrayed with wings, adding an element of flight and transcendence. Wings symbolize the ability to rise above earthly concerns, connecting the Sphinx to the divine or representing the creature's capacity to transcend mortal limitations. So, it symbolizes that ang Sphinx nga ay above than mortal or beyond the ordinary, the symbol of a power, majesty, and the connection to the divine that possesses the qualities that elevate it to a higher celestial status. And to conclude all of that, in conclusion, for these mythical creatures, common themes emerge such as the importance of boundaries, facing challenges with wit and wisdom, understanding consequences, and recognizing the balance and unity within diverse forces. Each creature contributes to the broader mortal narrative of Greek mythology and also in Roman, providing lessons that transcend their individual stories. For that, and I thank you for listening to me and God bless you all.